Hello everyone! Today we are going to play Slendrina the Cellar. This game is pretty interesting. It's the second ever Slendrina after the game that was the first game. I'm not gonna say anything about it, it sucked. But I mean, it was a mobile game and in 2013, what did you expect? So obviously it has the help button. If you didn't know, in case you are having a heart attack while playing this game, you click this button and it will call a doctor. No, it actually just helps you do stuff in the game, I guess. Find 8 old books and run to the exit door to escape from Slendrina. Tap on doors to open them. Pick up keys and unlock locked doors. Books and keys can be anywhere, so look truly. Turn around as soon as you see Slendrina. Otherwise, the game is over. Okay. So there's 3 cellars to this, and well, this is obviously just I have the 3 cellars. I actually have the paid version of this game, which was deleted. I'm not sure why it was deleted, but I think the difference that you have the 3 cellars, the normal one you have to like beat the game multiple times to gain access to the other ones. I don't really know. Let's just start the first cellar, and I'm not good, but I'm not bad, so we're gonna go with medium. Alright. This is a cellar, indeed. And it's just like Slendrina is this really boring game where you just kind of walk around and find stuff like Slenderman. You can find keys. Oh my god, you can find books, and her model actually looks pretty cool in this game compared to the original. It actually kind of scary now, and that's really cool. Also, these cellars are extremely big, so I will certainly get lost. There's no map or like anything like that, so it's just like just walk around and eventually you find the books. Which is a really boring thing if you ask me, but it's like how the game was designed, so. Okay, I used my key and in return I got absolutely nothing. See, I just love Slendrina because of that. They basically make you waste stuff for nothing. And it's randomized, so like, okay, get the hell away from me, Slendrina. And also, another thing that is neat, that she kind of tries to lock your camera in place, which she didn't do in the original. But it's a neat little change, and it makes it so you just do this, you turn around. You actually have to, like, push your camera. Yep. Oh my god, it actually was a little bit scary. Not scary enough to, like, make this non-scary horror game be considered scary. Also, I don't like how you have to actually physically touch this stuff to get it. I prefer clicking, but I mean, it's the second ever Slendrina game, and before that, we didn't have anything besides. Oh wow, there's blood, and there we go. Just used another key for nothing. This game is truly innovative. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, that is pretty creepy. She's screaming right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but she just gave a little scream. I'm gonna try to imitate her. I know, I'm pretty good at it, but you know, save my screen for later. When she appears. So there's some stuff. There's a book here. Yeah, that's cool. Finding books. 4. I'm like halfway there, and I just started this game. Okay. Sure. Not even gonna. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. Not even gonna. Yeah, just better not to. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Not even gonna talk about it. There you go, I just have to go all the way back now. There's nothing here. Besides blood and that thing that appeared when I was walking the hallways that you can dodge, which is pretty cool. I like the idea of being able to dodge that. This also doesn't lead to anywhere. And I'm lost! How amazing. I just started the game. This doesn't lead to anywhere? Nope. Nope. I am not... Okay, she was just here. Also, the sensitivity is the lowest thing I've seen, so... Oh my god, that's too high. God, there's no good one. You either go too high or too low. I can't make it perfect. I'm not gonna bother to. And there's another big hallway there. And yeah, we've been here. It's just that same hallway as before. And we are in another big room. Did we just make it 360? Because that would have been a really stupid thing to do. Oh my goodness. I hate my screen is like full of blood. It just gives you absolutely 0 seconds to react. You just... I have blood on my screen. Oh no. That's bad. I found half the book so far, and I'm actually done. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna try to find a way to get out of this maze-like cellar. Also, I'm kind of like trying to find out the layout. There's 3 cellars, by the way, meaning that I will have to make 3 videos on this because hell no, I'm not gonna beat 3 cellars in a single video. Speeding 1 is already hard enough. Goodness, she just loves to hide in those little corners of the cellars instead of just actually trying to hide on an actual place of the cellar. Am I doing it 360 again? Please tell me I am not. I would rather not do that. And I am in the exit place again. So now let's go to the middle cellar. And I used my key just immediately. And it was worthless. And I found a book on a non-locked door. So the middle cellar just has that. Just amazing. And we have the little cellar now, which is gonna have the first. I was getting the first books. The last books. Nope. Hello. How are you doing, Slendrina? Slendrina. Imagine one day I'll become famous and this will people will have to like to make documentaries on me. They'll have to like find my past and they just see this. They just see like me talking about a ghost girl called Slendrina. That's just a terribly made ripoff of Slender Man, the 8 pages. Oh my goodness! Stop! That is scary, actually. It's scarier than actual Slendrina. Because she isn't scary. How could you say that about my boy Slendrina? She's a girl, by the way. And I think the last book is gonna be here. Nope. There's a key. And it just leads to nothing. I went to every single room, I think, so... That means one thing. I left a book behind. And I'm not about to go into every single room again, so... okay, she appears more often the more books you have. so that you screw up and in your entire run, and you finally only had one book left. So I'm gonna be really careful in turning now, because at any point Slendrina can just like appear. Now that I have this many books. Wait, what? Just a big loop. Have I been here? Yes! And I know that because, well, the door is open. I don't think Slendrina learned how to open doors yet. I mean, she does, but she doesn't open them because, you know, she's a ghost. Why would she? It's a waste of time when she could just appear, teleport. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Back then, I saw like a YouTuber play this when I was a little kid, and he was talking about how to beat Slendrina. You just now run to the exit door. That's weird because I can't run. But yeah, I'll carefully walk into it. And yeah, that's okay. Slendrina is screaming, and congratulations! You managed to find all the missing books. Well, that was a game. Definitely, wouldn't recommend it, obviously, but it's like you can play it. Sure, it's playable. Barely, but it is. So, out of 10 stars, I'd give it like maybe like just a knife to stab this game on the face. That's like the nicest I can be to this game. I hope you liked it, because I certainly didn't, but, you know. What am I supposed to say? Quit? Yeah, that was it, guys. My games, and I can also play Block Blast if you want. Yeah, let's end the video with freaking Block Blast. Play one round. If I get an ad, I'm gonna end the video right away. This is lagging. That's how Block Blast is lagging. Out of all games. Yeah, that was the video. Goodbye. I'm gonna play Block Blast.